Hello, everyone. I'm Tony Klingler, and this is the introduction to my up and coming YouTube channel. I will be your host and future variety gaming content creator. So, I actually hope you enjoy the compilation I actually put together for the two games I'm going to be basing this channel off of in the beginning. This is just the beginning. The reason I chose these two games, which are Wuthering Waves and Final Fantasy XIV, is because these games are actually very enjoyable to me. Definitely Wuthering Waves. I'm actually able to do something very different that I have yet to really see a lot of other gaming creators do, and I hope you stick around and find my channel to actually enjoy it. And Final Fantasy XIV is a game I've been playing for more than a decade. Actually, I started, I think, just before. Actually, no, I think I started just after they did the Realm Reborn 2.0 expansion or reboots. So basically, wanted to at least start out with my introduction of a little bit about me. I was really hesitant on making this channel and just doing any kind of content anyway because, for one, being a viewer and not being in the spotlight of content creation is good, it's great, feels good. You get to watch the creativity, but going into the spotlight is just nerve-wracking. You gotta have self-confidence. You don't even have to have the confidence, just mainly self-confidence, because you need to create something that you're gonna be proud of and other people want to watch, put in the background and stuff like that. So I'm doing this to provide more enthusiasm with the games I play and just, make them more fulfilling than just playing them and getting them over with and enjoying myself. I want to enjoy it with you and my future community. Now, okay, so I'm starting off with these two games not just because they're good games, but because they have a predictable patch and content cycle. Every 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, even up to 10 or 14 and 16, because of Final Fantasy 14, the patch cycle is actually a lot longer. Now, starting off with Wuwa actually has I think about 5 or 6 weeks patch cycle between, of course, character banners. Now, the content schedule for Wuwa is going to be predictable. It's going to be videos about the Tower of Versity resets, the Whimpering Waste resets, and I possibly may be doing a synopsis of each patch and the story that went through that patch, and even my review on how it went, how everything pulls together, and how they displayed everything. Not only that, but any other controversies that Wuthering Waves may be in, maybe, but I don't really want to jump into that. I just want to enjoy my game and say, hey, I like this, I don't like that, yada yada yada. I may throw in some combat events, but that's up in the air. I mainly want to sit there and take care of like the resets, the story, and provide my 2 cents on them. You know what I mean? Definitely let me know if there's any other thing you may want to see about Wuthering Waves, and I'll see if I can add it in and find content for it to make it, unique to me. Now, in my next video for Wuthering Waves, besides, of course, my introduction, I will be doing something, like I said, very unique with this game. And you're definitely going to have to sit there and find out in the next video, which is going to be titled it, to actually sit there and find out what it's going to be. So, with that out of the way, like I said, Wuthering Waves is going to be very simple. My next upcoming game, like I said, Final Fantasy XIV. Now, Final Fantasy XIV, like I said, love that game. It is a behemoth of a game with content galore. Now, this is going to be a bit long, so with Final Fantasy XIV, I'm going to be doing the same thing, a story synopsis, and additionally, with that story synopsis, I'll be creating individual videos for both the dungeons that may be released in that patch, trials, and even the extreme versions of those trials. Not only that, but with those 3 variations, I'll be doing a POV from each job role. So it'll be a POV of one of the tanks I want to play, one of the healers I want to play, physical DPS, range DPS, and a magical DPS. So basically 5 different POVs for each dungeon, trial, and extreme trial. And of course, it's going to be the first time I actually sit there and do it. So it's going to be a lot of deaths, and probably I might do like a re-up on it, because my God, I'm definitely gonna sit there and have a lot of trouble. Gonna be dying a lot probably. I'm gonna do my best here. Not only that, but I thought about doing some PvP matches, like a handful of PvP matches every week, upload them, maybe give my thoughts and frantic reactions on them hunting me down to no extent. um and beyond that, I would definitely sit there and say I probably might do some live stream reactions for both Wuthering Waves and Final Fantasy patch notes. Alongside that, same thing with like Wuthering Waves for Final Fantasy, I'll do a synopsis, or not synopsis, a review, maybe rating of the patch itself, saying was it good, was it bad, was it off center, did it actually help, or was it just like, hey, go relax, go do whatever you want, you know what I mean? And like I said for same thing with Final Fantasy 14. If you ever want to see anything extra, then just let me know and I'll see if I can sit there and work it in. I mean, I didn't even actually mention the deep dungeon runs I actually want to sit there and do, whether it be solo or with a party. Really afraid of doing solo deep dungeon, honestly, but I mean, if it provides good content, it provides good content, honestly. So besides those two games, I will definitely be adding in single player games like the Kingdom Hearts trilogy. Really been putting off actually playing that again. I even have Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, I have Tales of Arise, and even get this, I have Expedition 33, and I have yet to even play it. And that's definitely one of the catalysts to me really wanting to create content and passively build a community so I can experience these really cinematic and just great, phenomenal games, not just myself, but with other people. Now, I will also then say with that kind of game, with my first time doing something, I will be implementing backseating rules because I really want to enjoy the mess ups and failures that we've all gone through or just never wanted to go through, firsthand. And I don't want to get too many hints and it just kind of not ruins, but it dampens my first time experience because I'm basically doing the majority of things right. I'm basically doing the majority of things right, which I may have gotten wrong if I didn't get so many hints. So yeah, that is my take on it. That's my view on it. And of course, if there's like a new game plus mode, I'll definitely take all the hints. If I run through the game again on a stream, possibly, I'll take all the hints as possible. And it's gonna be trying to do a good balance. I'm gonna try and balance the videos I put out with possibly doing some live streams. I know it's gonna be a lot easier to edit them because it's just like boom, live stream, edit the content, upload it, bada bing, bada boom, done. You know what I mean? In the future, I will be looking at some chibi, little chibi VR things I can sit there and do. I don't know how to actually explain it, but yeah, basically that's the VR thing I want to sit there and do. Basically put like a chibi version of who I want on the screen so you can visually see somebody actually having those reactions, some kind of connectivity, you know what I mean? But beyond that, I hope whoever finds this channel and all future content is something you can sit and look forward to, honestly. And if it's something you really don't like, well then, put a dislike there, or a like, comment, say, hey, I like this, would you like to do, can you do this in this way or this in that way, you know what I mean? Because with Final Fantasy, there's a lot of ways I can actually play the game. And there are certain jobs I really just don't want to touch at all. Like one of them is definitely Black Mage. I'm not really much of a Black Mage person. Or with Wuwa, there's a lot of characters I'm not going to be going for, especially with the system I'm going to be going under, or the system I'm basically going to be implementing throughout that whole game is enjoyable for me. And one hint is I'm not going to be having a full 3-man team as I do every single bit of content. That means TOA, Wuthering Waves, everything. All of that content is not going to be conducted with a 3-man team, and honestly, it's going to be pretty fun. I'll be able to possibly get sequences for characters. I'll definitely be able to at least guarantee their weapons, and I'll be able to possibly get sequences instead of basically getting like a third character and a third weapon, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm trying to sit there and flesh out this information because I do have a lot of B-roll right now, and it's I worked hard on it. The editing process is it took me about maybe 2 hours to edit this together. Try to do the transitions as best I could. I know while I go for my career, actually, I never actually talked about that. Yes, as I go for my career, I'm definitely going to be studying up on how to edit, be a better storyteller, stuff like that, and just overall just do better. I mean, I definitely got to improve my acting, possibly, just to be more grandiose when it comes to these kinds of things. But yeah, I mean, honestly, like I got a lot to do, and I possibly may put like some of my career opinions in this in some of my content. It's just gonna try and do as much as I can to reach as many people as I can, but in my own way, of course. Um, so I think that's it, honestly. I wanted to make this the best introduction, so definitely leave a like, and I hope to see you soon. So tune in next time. Peace.